to achieve a particular end or goal. Now, the leaders in Nigeria, there is difference between the leadership traits, the ethics of leadership and the leadership formed in Nigeria today. Now, a leader is supposed to interact with the people and talk with the people, hear the people's advice and people's words about a particular decision. But right here, it doesn't happen because the leaders here, they don't interact with the people. So here we claim to run democratic system of government, but in democratic system of government, it's government for the people, by the people. But the system of government that we see here is a kind of government for the leaders and by the leaders. They don't listen to the masses and hear their own views about things. Now, the democratic leadership style is trying to make consideration are laid open for people to lay their views about it. Okay, now let me give you an example with the fuel subsidy incident that we had. On January 1st, the government just imposed the fuel subsidy removal thing on the people without even listening to the people. This type of thing, they should have listened, they should have done a lot of conferences about it and let people know the view and things they are going to benefit about this fuel subsidy removal stuff. But now they just came in and put this abruptly on the people. And that is not in any way close to the way that democratic system of government should run. Now, we have another thing. The Boko Haram insurgency that we are feeling today is a result of the leadership style in Nigeria. What we have here is kind of political gangsterism, where they just form a kind of crew, a kind of gang against the people, where the aristocrats try to disassociate from themselves from the people. Here, they don't interact with the people, with the masses. Now, what they do is kind of form a group and have people that fight for them. They have people that work in their own way. They employ people, their own families and friends, and give them contracts of the nations. This is something that they should throw open for the experts in the country to come together and contest for it. But what they do right here is that they kind of run a family or run a family and association that fulfill their own interests. So when they have talks and people like the police and the forces or the thugs that come to fight for them during elections, so what comes out of it is that sometimes when they don't pay those thugs, these people turn against them. And the Boko Haram insurgency that we have in the north, they were paid by the government. We have to find out they were paid by the government. And all of a sudden they stopped paying them. And that made them to turn against the public and they started attacking the people and the society. So another thing we have right here is Boko Haram was actually paid by the government because we have some of their kingpins in the custody of the government right now, and they are saying it, that why they started attacking people is because the government stopped to pay them as they used to do before. Now I have to go through it. Yes, the idea is when the democratic type of government is flexible, it changes when things change. But right here, it doesn't really go there. What they do is they do self-patronizing laws and ideas. They change things together. When somebody comes in, he brings an idea. Another person comes in, he changes it to another way that will suit him. Somebody comes in and says they're going to run 2 tenures of governments. Another person comes in and says they're going to be doing 6 years for 1 tenure. So they do all these things in their own game. They don't consider the end and the situation of the people. Now we have poor implementation. They don't implement things. They just come out and bring plausible ideas and bring